Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Love Without Illusion. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yay! I need a bell. All right, we're going to put the lighters up. Click, 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 put your lighters up. Today, before I go into today's topic, I want to take a moment to acknowledge what today represents. Today we honor Dr. King. Born January 15th, a man who stood for justice, equality, and truth. Justice, equality, and truth. At a time where telling the truth was dangerous. It's still dangerous when you tell the truth. People really don't like me because I'm very outspoken and truth-telling. We celebrate Dr. King not just because he had a dream, but because he had courage to stand 10 toes down on what he believed in. His main cause was simple, but it was very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Equal rights for blacks. Dignity for all human beings. And justice through nonviolence. Now, listen. You gotta be a real strong person to turn the other cheek when somebody's being violent towards you. On this hand, I'm 50-50. I be in and out. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, and I too for truth. But sometimes that's not always the way. This is why Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., this is why he fought and did and what he believed in. Even when violence was used against him, he did not use violence back. Dr. King understood the real strength. He understood that strength wasn't loud. He understood strength wasn't aggressive or hateful. Real strength was discipline. For you to be disciplined, that takes a lot of strength and courage. Because you slap me and I don't slap you back, I have to be disciplined to tell myself it's not worth it in the long run. So that's real discipline. And he was standing firm without becoming what he was fighting against. Yeah? So today we honor Dr. Martin Luther King. See, and the truth is, his death, it didn't die in vain. It exposed the cost of the truth, and it showed us that speaking up for what's right isn't always celebrated. But it plants a seed that generations will live off of. Because there are some people who really do not believe in violence. Who really, like, I think Michelle Obama say, when they go low, she go high. Kudos to her. Cause when them go low, me go to hell. But I'm working on it. He didn't die in vain. Dr. King, his sacrifice reminds us of our freedom. Accountability and truth always come with a price, but silence costs even more. So today, as I talk about the illusion of a strong mother, I want to remember a man who taught us that strength isn't about pretending. It's about standing in truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Thank you, Dr. King, for your courageous sacrifice and his legacy. 3 topics I want to talk about today. Yes, I have papers, I have notes. Me. 3 illusions of a strong mother. Illusion number 1, a strong mother does everything alone. That's a lie. You can't do everything on your own. Somewhere along the line, strength got confused with silence. Somewhere along the line. We were taught that if we ask for help, we're weak. We're a failure. But the truth is, doing everything alone doesn't make you strong. It makes you tired, resentful, invisible. Real strength is knowing when to say, pick me, ooh, hands up, I need help. I need help. My mom had 5 kids. 5 kids. 14, she had her first son, which is my older brother. 16, she had my older sister. 20, she had my other older sister. At 23, she had me. And at 27, she had my little brother. If you ask me, she should have swallowed the first one, kept the second one, swallowed the third one, keep me, swallow the last one. But my mom was a very strong woman. My mom is very, 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 very strong. And I'm not just saying it because she's my mom. I'm saying it because it's the truth. My mom had 3 jobs. Now, mind you, we didn't travel. We didn't go out. We didn't do anything. But we had everything in the house, right? We had all the games, the Chinese checkers, the cards, the jacks. Remember the jacks, the bouncing ball jacks? We had that. We had clothes. We had food. We just didn't go anywhere to do anything. My mom didn't teach us anything because she was so busy working the 3 jobs to sustain a roof over our head and feed us. Now, 5 kids, 4 different men. She's been married 5 times. My dad has always in my life, right? So my dad, I went to him every weekend, every holiday, every summer. And big 42-something-year-old woman like myself, I still go to my daddy's house. Like, I was blessed to have both parents, to be raised with both parents. As I stated, my mom is from Guyana. In the first episode, my mom is from Guyana. My dad is from Jamaica. My mom was strong. My mom was very, very strong because, again, you're raising 5 kids. But at the end of the day, the second sibling, which is my sister, she had to raise the last 3 siblings. And I don't know if that responsibility she took on made her have the amount of children she has. She has 6 kids. We were told that we have to be strong at all times. And you have to do everything. Like, when I had my son at 21, I couldn't ask for help. How dare me? Because it's like, my mom would say, did I send you to go and lay down and make a child? Figure it out. She would say, I didn't have help with all yo. Technically you did, because my sister raised us. And then we all at one point lived with our grandmother. So that toughness that my mother showed, that you couldn't ask for help or, figure it out on your own. I wish I didn't get that. Now, I'm glad for it because it made me the woman I am today, but it also cursed the woman I am today because of that. See, my mom didn't teach me emotional and affection. She did not. That's why they say a strong mother does everything, right? Because she had to do everything. She had to cook, clean, wash, take care of the kids all on her own. And it happens because the men that we choose to lay with and sleep with. My daddy was the responsible one. I mean, I gotta say that because it's my daddy, My dad's a great man. So, which brings me to a strong mother never breaks down. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. You know how many times I see my mother cry? My siblings would say they never saw my mother cry, but you know how many times I cried? We think that we have to keep it together at all times. No tears, no cracks, no weakness. But that's a fucking lie. A mother who allows herself to feel teaches her children emotions. I didn't teach my son emotion. I made him strong and tough because that's what I thought I had to do. I'm 21 years old. I have a child. A boy at that. And I'm tough already because I'm coming from a tough background. And I had to tell myself, well, I don't want no punk for a son. I don't want no pussy. So I made him tough and I made him a man before his time. We will get into that in another episode. I made him a man before his time. No, I want help. And that's why I teach my daughter how to be emotional, because I realized when I didn't do it with my son, the outcome, hence the reason why we're estranged now, or our relationship is wishy-washy. I had to. I had to change my belief and my thoughts. And it was actually friends along the way that helped me to be soft, have a little soft girl. Because I'm tough. Don't get me wrong, I've cried. And I can ask for help. And I can get help. But back then I couldn't. I couldn't ask for help. Third thing of illusion. A strong mother proves her love through sacrifice. We glorify being burnt out. Shit, we glorify being exhausted because it makes us feel like, okay, I did my duties. I'm a mother, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out, I had to work, I did 2 doubles, 3 doubles back to back. We glorify losing ourselves for our kids. We glorify losing ourselves for our kids. But love isn't measured by how depleted you are. You don't get a medal for running yourself down to the ground. What you get is a mental institution check. That's what you get if you run yourself down to the ground. A strong mother chooses boundaries. A strong woman chooses boundaries. A strong man chooses boundaries. A strong father chooses boundaries. Rest and self-respect. Because what we want is our children to learn to love, to ask for help, for communicate. We want that for our children. We don't want our children to walk our path and feel like they have to be strong all the time. We don't want that. Being a strong mother isn't about suffering in silence. I met this one young woman, lady, so cool, so down to earth, so cool. I would not say her name. So cool, so down to earth. And we bond just by talking about our children and the sacrifice we had to make. And then we realized, like, what the fuck are we doing? Because the sacrifices that we're doing and we're making, our kids will never understand because they feel entitled. They feel entitled. Being a strong mother is about showing up whole. Being a strong woman is about showing up whole, honest, and a human. That's what I want to leave you guys with. Being a strong mother, strong woman, is about showing up whole, showing up, being honest, and being human. If what I spoke today resonates with you, drop a comment. We did 3 points. We did a strong mother does everything alone. It's not true. It's not true. A strong mother never breaks down. It's definitely not true. That's just the stigma they put on us. And a strong mother proves her love through sacrifice. No. I'll leave you with this. The sacrifice that your mother made for you, do you see that it was worth it today? Let me know. Thank you for watching Love Without Illusion. Have a good one. Please like, share, and subscribe.